Hi, it's Mrs. Cannikins back with another Google Sites tip. This time we are going to learn how to make a beautiful custom theme in your Google site. So here we are over on a Google site that I already have, and I just have a plain standard Google site template that I've used for my theme so far. But let's take a look at how to customize that by going to the right-hand side where we have our tabs, and we're going to click on Theme. And when we click on Theme, I'm going to click, sometimes we have to open up that little arrow. I'm going to click on the plus, and then I'm going to give my theme a name. We'll call this Cammie's Purple Theme. Then I am going to add a logo. So I'm going to click on the plus, and I can click Select. Now, because I've just recently uploaded it, it's sitting right there. I'm going to click Insert, and I'm going to add a banner. I'm going to do the same thing, plus, Select, and I just uploaded that, so it's sitting right here waiting for me. Now, a note about banners is that in Google Sites, when Google Sites adapts to a big screen, a mobile screen, a tablet, the header changes. So I'm suggesting that you make a really quite plain header in a color that you love, because it's going to be on top of every page when it gets created, and put some subtle texture, maybe some squiggles or some little dots or tiny little elements that it doesn't matter if they get cut off or squished. We're going to leave words off altogether because those tend to really get left off or crunched when we create our site. And if you do need an image on your site header, make sure that you put it right in the middle, so then it'll show up even on a small mobile screen. So a little bit note about header there. We get to next. There are lots of great preset colors. So you can see if I can choose any one of those, but I want to come to custom colors. So I'm going to click on custom colors, and then I'm going to type in my own items here in these hex codes. So I already have some colors from a mood board. You might have a choice board, a mood board that you've created before. And so if you have hex codes, you can add those. So once I have my hex codes in there, I'm going to click next. And then I'm going to pick my font. So I like this Anton font for a header. You want something a little bigger, bolder. And then for your body, you can pick a font that you like. I'm going to just go with Advent Pro here, but I'm going to have it go medium, so there's a little bit more feel to it. And then I'm going to click Create Theme. So it's creating for me now. Boom, just like that, you'll notice that I have that header. And if I click on the other tabs at the top of my website, they are all picking up that header, except if I go to my home here, I already inserted an image previously. So if I have an image, my header color, my banner, won't override something that I've already added, like a different header or banner, if I happen to have something like that. So if we go back to the themes column, you can see there's lots more things that I can customize here. I can decide what I want my titles and body text, my background. Let's see if I want that background to be that light blue, and it changes the background of all of my pages to that light blue color. Then there's the text option, where we can change the size, the alignment. We can do a lot of text changing there. Your images, that's where you'll see your header. If I wanted to update my logo, I can do that. There's some navigation pieces. The composition and style is where you actually have a lot of choice as well. You can program what color you want your buttons to be, all sorts of automatic text. So if you start to type text, or if you do, for example, a link, what color will that link be? You can make lots of presets in here. And so then at the end, I can just go back. So I'm at the top, click back, and now you'll notice under custom, I now have that Cammie Purple theme, and I could apply that to a new website that I made or anything else. Thanks for joining me for another Google Sites mini tip, and you can check out the whole series, learn how to do so much more in Google Sites by clicking on the playlist